Boxing Truth here. Just a quick video on the upcoming fight this weekend. Haven't had a chance to talk about it, and that's Triple G's next fight against Danny Jacobs. Looking forward to the fight. Just watched the weigh-in, seen both guys' eyes. Both guys look ready. Both guys look in good shape. And the intrigue behind this fight is that something's going to happen. Someone's going to get knocked out, and that most likely will be Danny Jacobs. That's the most likely scenario. And I just don't see how it goes any other way. Jacobs does look ready. He looks up for this task. He looks focused. Looks like he's in good shape. He made the weight. He's added something new to his team. He's gone out west. So he's put in the extra work required in order to go into this task at the most prepared. But it's just not going to be enough. Golovkin is going to make easy work of Danny Jacobs. He's just too much of a target for Golovkin. He's just too big of a target. Tremendous defensive flaws. Too much defensive holes in his game. He's just open for everything, and it's going to be open season for Gennady Golovkin. He's going to. The only thing is, how is Golovkin going to approach this fight? Is he going to be aggressive? Is it going to be a Mexican aggressive style? Is it going to be an aggressive defensive style? Is it going to be more of the Lemieux style? I'm hoping for the former. I'm hoping that Golovkin pressures Jacobs. I think that's the best way to fight Jacobs. Put pressure, go behind the jab. Jacobs is terrible when it comes to punches up the middle. He's wide open for jabs, especially the straight right hand. Jacobs leaves himself open when he throws combinations. And the one thing I've noticed about Jacobs is that before his sickness, he was, I would say, a better fighter. I watched the fight with Ishe Smith that HBO featured, and he looked better in that fight. I mean, his movement was better. He was more fluid. He was more athletic. You could see why he was a successful amateur during his amateur days. But ever since he's recovered, he's just not the same fighter. The power's still there. He still has the motivation, determination to win, but his mobility is just not the same. His fluidness is not the same. He's just more robotic in his movement. It's not the same fluidness as before, prior to the sickness. And now that he's recovered, he's more stationary. He's more of a target. His defense was always trash, but now he's even more of a target because he can't move as fast as he used to. He's not that fluid anymore, so he's a different fighter now, and I'm not necessarily a better fighter. He's been, ever since he recovered, he's been matched carefully just to see where he's at. Then finally, it took him forever to step up to the Peter Quillen level. He got by that task impressively. Scored a first round knockout. Very quick fight. He's hasn't particularly looked all that well in his last couple of fights. Got dropped by a very light-fisted Sergio Mora. He's shown defensive issues in his past few fights. Didn't really look good against Caleb Truax. And he's been inactive. He's not going into his fight with a lot of momentum. But he looks ready. He looks focused. Feels he's going to pull off the miracle upset. And maybe he could be right. Maybe the creator didn't put him all through this, what he went through to get to this point just to fail. Maybe he's right about that, but I just don't see it. He's too open, too flawed defensively. He's not the biggest puncher in the middleweight division. I would say Lemieux's more explosive. Danny Jacobs is a better boxer, though. He brings more of a pedigree, but his mobility and movement is just not the same, and he's very defensively flawed. So it should be a short night for Gennady Golovkin. I really will be surprised if Jacobs can go past 8. I will be surprised if he could last the distance, and it will be very ideal for Golovkin for it not to let it go the distance. He needs to score a spectacular knockout, And I'm expecting another demolition job for Gennady Golovkin. The streak will continue. He's just a better fighter in all around areas. He's the better counterpuncher. He's the better boxer. He has a better jab. He's more sharper. He has more momentum coming into this fight. He's the man. And Danny Jacobs just doesn't have enough to defeat Gennady Golovkin. I'm looking forward to Golovkin's next two fights. I mean, I'm looking past these next two fights. The Jacobs fight, there's a reason why Jacobs is such a big underdog. His next fight, if it's Saunders for all the marbles, that's a significant fight, but it's not really a fight that I'm all that intrigued by because of Saunders' style, but it's a very significant fight for Golovkin to finally become undisputed, fulfill his long-term goal. But it's time to get this Canelo fight started, man. I'm looking forward to the Canelo fight, if that could be made, because that's the fight that I feel that Golovkin will finally see some competition. I don't see no competition coming from Jacobs. Doesn't have the good enough skills or the defensive skills to really compete with Golovkin. Doesn't have the durability, in my opinion. Saunders just doesn't have the explosiveness. But Canelo, he brings the boxing skills, the defensive skills, the counter punching, and sharpness, I feel, to at least compete with Golovkin. And that's the fight I'm now looking forward to Golovkin's continued reign in the middleweight division. Golovkin by KO within 5. I would say the 4th round. And another devastating knockout. And a continued streak as Golovkin will remain the world middleweight king. But y'all let me know what y'all think. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.